Hi, I'm Fred Sokolow, and this is a lesson on jamming the blues. I'm going to try to show you the skills that you need to be in a blues jam session playing either acoustic guitar or electric guitar. I'll switch from one to the other at some point. And blues is really a language. You know, if you know how to speak the language of the blues, you can get together and jam with somebody on the other side of the planet who doesn't speak English, and you can sound like you've been rehearsing for months, you know, in a garage band or something. So there's lots of different skills involved. It involves knowing how to play solos, but also how to back up different kinds of blues tunes and play different kinds of rhythms and stuff like that. So we're going to go over all those things. Let's start by just tuning up. Okay, here's your low E string, your sixth string, your fifth string A, your fourth string D, third string G, second string B, and your high E string, first string. Now, one of the most popular keys for playing the blues, especially for acoustic guitar players, is the key of E. But you know what? It was true for a lot of electric guitar players too. Lightnin' Hopkins, Jimmy Reed, Big Boy Arthur Crudup, the guy that Elvis got some of his first songs from, and lots of other players. Gatemouth Brown is another one. Practically lived in the key of E. There were some E blues licks that they really favored, and if the key of E wasn't the best key for them to sing in, they would use a capo up 3 frets or 5 frets or whatever, and still use their E licks. So we should take a look at the key of E and what some of those licks are, and we'll do it with after I show you some of the licks, we'll do it with a Jimmy Reed song. Jimmy Reed was real popular in the 50s and 60s, and the Stones and a bunch of other rock bands stole a lot of his licks. And he had a bunch of hits, and he was one of these guys that always played in the key of E, or at least using the E shapes, even if he used the capo. So one thing about the key of E is you got this hammer on the third string. You know, that's an E minor, that's an E major. So when you hammer on there, you get a real bluesy sound, because the blues uses some of the minor notes as well as the major. And then you've got this bent string here on the first string. There's the second string, that's a seventh. So these kind of licks. You've also got this D7 up 2 frets. And you can use that for a turnaround at the end of the thing. That's just moving the D7 shape down 1 fret at a time and ending on the E. Typical turnaround, the turnaround is a little 2-bar phrase that happens at the end of a lot of blues tunes, and typically it goes from the 1 chord to the 5 at the end. A lot of players will, in jam sessions, a lot of times they'll start from that. They'll say, take it from the 5 chord, or do the take it from the turnaround. And that means you're going to go something like this, and then start from the 12-bar thing. So the other thing you need to know about the Jimmy Reed thing is this real simple boogie-woogie thing on the bass strings. Instead of playing the E down here, you're going to do this. Just play the 5th string at the 2nd fret and strum so that you hit the 5th and 6th strings and do this little boogie thing. And then for the A, you just move it up a fret. When it goes to the B, you can just go to a B7th, or you can do this. This is what Jimmy Reed did. He went up to the 4th string, 4th fret, and played it with the open 5th string, and did that same add-on with his ring finger, and then down to A. So we're going to stick to that 12-bar pattern, only this time we're in the key of E. And I'll start it from the turnaround, and we'll do a tune called Baby What You Want Me to Do, which is what they always call this Jimmy Reed song, although he never says Baby What You Want Me to Do in it. Maybe somebody misunderstood his lyric. So here we go. I'm going up, I'm going down, I'm going got me doing what you want. Baby, why do you want to let it go? You got me peeping, you got me hiding. You got me peep, hide, peep, any way you want to let it roll. You got me doing what you want me. Baby, why do you want to let it go? Just a couple times around that. So I made use of some of those E blues licks that I talked about, but the main thing is that that boogie woogie thing is going to turn out to be a real important component in a lot of blues tunes.